Good afternoon, everyone. We are back with more Golden Sun: The Lost Age. I'm very excited because we get to continue on exploring the Eastern Sea. For my live audience, I do apologize for not being able to stream earlier because I had a lot of stuff to do last night, and unfortunately, I couldn't really manage a stream yesterday on Friday. So I'm gonna make that up, and we're gonna continue on from here Saturday afternoon. For those watching in the YouTube VODs, this information is completely irrelevant to you. So regardless, enjoy the stream, enjoy the video, and let me check my settings, because I am kind of getting some lag here and there. Okay, it's green. So yeah, just a early Saturday stream just to get things going, and I hope you all enjoy. So in our previous episode, video, stream last week, I was unable to show this off, but I wanted to show what happens if we enter Lemuria without the Trident completed. So let's get started with that. So we're here, we're at the end of the deep sea trench with all the whirlpools and everything, and we're doing this without the Trident. So once we reach the end here, something happens. And this guy shows up. This is Poseidon. So if we do any damage to him, we're going to do boom. We're going to attack with Synergy and Diamondberg. He's protected by a force field. He's protected by a force field. And this is Diamondberg. First time I get to see it. So yeah, unfortunately we can't do anything unless we assemble the Trident. So I'm gonna reset here. We can't do anything to him, unfortunately. So now we're outside, and as such we need to assemble the Trident or we're not going to be able to do any damage to him. So previously we finished Aqua Rock and Tandaria Tower, and we got a bunch of new items for our party members. Pierre's got the Parch Synergy, which evaporates standing water, and we got some nice levels from it. We also picked up a Sail Feather and a what was it, a C tier, one of the synthesis items, and I refined another Spirit Ring, and I've given it to Mr. Pierre's here, because the Spirit Ring is water elemental, and Pierre's being a natural water adept, his power will increase the healing potency of the Spirit Ring. So I also have given him a secondary healer in our party, along with Jenna. The Sail Feather we also got from the Tandaria Tower. I refined that into the Aerial Gloves, which is a very good armor for Sheba. Has good defense, it has good agility, it allows her to move first in the turn order, but more importantly, it raises her Jupiter power. And it was pretty rare to synthesize. I had to go back and synthesize it a couple of times using like save states, but I finally got it. And of course we got the lightning sword, which we've seen once the stream started. It unleashes flash edge, which is a nice effect, but it does a lot of damage. Not so much against Poseidon, unfortunately. And we also completed 2/3 of the Trident quest. I'm just checking my OBS settings. Okay, so we're done 2/3 of the Trident quest here. We have the center prong and the right prong. And we also have the red cloth, which is also vital for the trading quest that we also started. Unfortunately, we cannot do the third part of the trading quest because we don't have the required synergy to enter the place. We need to continue it. So we're going to do that today. We're going to do all that today and hopefully get the Trident completed today. And then we'll finally head into Lemuria. Okay, so here we are. We're in our ship. And let's look at the map. So we still have a little bit of ways to go to fully explore this side of the world. Our next place of business to complete the Trident quest is actually right here on this large island. So let's start heading over there. The previous stream was Avoids effects wore off. I'll recast that again. So the previous stream where we did all the work in the Aqua Rock and Tendaria Tower was the Aqua side of the water side of the Eastern Sea quest. This stream, we're going to be doing the Earth version of it. Oh, went too far away. But let me check something. In the ocean, there are these little plots of land here. Or not land, like little sunspots. If we check them, sometimes they have items in there. Hey, I found something. Aw, it's just the sunlight reflecting off a school of fish. But more often than not, we also get like rare weapons, rusted weapons that we can use to refine. So there's several on the world map. I did not mean to do that. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Southeast. And we have a village. Let us enter said village. Izumo. We've had a lot of trouble here in Izumo lately. I don't want to scare you, but you should leave, and fast. Run now. Seriously, run. Okay. Lady Izumi doesn't want to sacrifice Kushinada. That's the only way to appease the serpent. The music here is really nice, by the way. Choosing the next sacrifice by lottery seems such a harsh method. I'm far too old to understand the ideas of these modern times. They seem far too extreme. We also have some grass here, so I think we could cyclone. Turn down video settings. Yeah, OBS is kind of acting up a bit. Let me check. Streaming. Sorry about that. Okay. Set Cyclone. Last stream there was like a bunch of mistakes. And goof ups. So hopefully this stream improves and we won't have like many issues with OBS, really. A brave warrior will appear to defeat the serpent by the next full moon. It's just a legend though. No one believes that. No one. Susa's gonna try to kill the serpent and save his beloved Kushinada. He's so fearless. My name's Okuni. I'm a great dancer, except I don't feel much like dancing these days. So this place is a shop. So this type of shop has everything. So let's see if we need to upgrade anything. Let's get a couple more nuts. Check for artifacts. So a lot of these items we've seen already in the first Golden Sun game, but they're back here if you wanted to rebuy them. Ninja Blade. Sure. Game tickets, let's give that to Shiba. War gloves. Clear bracelet. Night shield. Let's give these to Felix. These are some good items. Okay, I think we're done here. Okuni, Kushinada, and Lady Azumi all drew in the lottery to choose the next sacrifice with us. Can't believe we drew Kushinada. Is that chance? Fate? I guess we'll never know. If Lady Azumi's name had been drawn in the lottery, would she have been the next sacrifice? So relieved that I'm not this year's sacrifice, but what happens next year? So it seems this place is not very cheerful around here, especially with sacrifices and dangerous serpents. Nothing. As a child, Susa was as wild as could be and fought and brought his elder sibling, Lady Azumi, with much strife. Kushinada is the only one who tamed his wild ways. Of course, no one wants to see her sacrifice. In that case, I would probably be really bad. When I get older, I might have to be a sacrifice too. What's a sacrifice? Oh, you sweet poor child. Oh no. How could we sacrifice our beloved Kushinada? It's not fair. And this is the healer guy, but we don't need anything. Let's see, Cyclone. A lucky medal. Perfect. Susa came through here on his way to save Kushinada. The jerk knocked me flat and kept on going. It was totally wild. Even if Susa tried to rescue Kushinada, she wouldn't just run away with him. I think she still believes that a hero will appear and defeat the serpent. That must be it. Well, in that case, we need to find a hero. Susa, don't come for me. If I see you, I'll surely lose the courage to sacrifice myself for Izumo. Lady Izumi has foretold the coming of a hero, and I believe her. And so I shall remain here until the coming of the next full moon and the hero. So one last thing here. See this ring of giant stones? They've been here for ages. No one knows who put them here. See how they make this beautiful circle? Except for that one, right? Susa moved it. He didn't even use his hands. He surely holds the secret to a great power. Misaligned stone. It's back in its original position. How could this happen? Either Susa or Kushinada must have moved it when I wasn't looking. We will come back to this much later. So with the ambience of the music, you kind of get the feeling that this place is really depressing, especially with sacrifices. Well, let's talk to these people. That Dragon's Bane seems to have put the serpent under, but for how long? What I want to know is what caused our legendary guardian to awaken. A while back, a volcano erupted on the mainland. We saw brilliant flashes of light to the west. The great dragon awoke shortly afterwards. It caused a terrible panic through the island. Can't find my dagger. Wish I had it earlier. Where did it? I wonder if Susa. Serpent can't stand sunlight, so it only shows up in the village at night, just as the legend says. I am old and I have had enough of this world. I mean, same lady, same. Why wouldn't I make a good sacrifice for the dragon? Is there anything here? Nothing. Oh, okay, perfect. I was wondering about that. We got the festival coat, which raises luck. Unfortunately... Oh. So the item we just equipped has the same stats as... So the silver vest has the same stats as the festival coat, so it's a nice upgrade. So let's just toss this. And let's head out. And I'm thirsty. Okay, we don't need healing, so we're good to go. So if we go around the island, that looks familiar. Let's enter it. Gaia Rock. This is the third super dungeon of this game. The third elemental super dungeon of this game. But thankfully, this one is also the shortest one. So we will be utilizing a lot of Earth synergy and the Cyclone synergy for this place. So we'll be using Cyclone a lot on these little bushes of grass here. it looks like something can be placed here. Sorry. So the gimmick of this place is there is a boss here. And I'll give you 3 guesses to what the boss is. But ultimately we need to reach the boss and we need to disable the boss. And to do that, we need something to put on this altar here. We could go here and advance through the inside of this dungeon and face the boss, but the boss will be at full power. He will heal a lot of HP during his turns. So a good recommended idea is to disable the boss, and to get the item that we need to activate this altar, we need to go to the top of the mountain and climb the mountain itself. So let's get started with that. So let's push this here, climb up here, and then go back down. And we're going to move this into place. And once we've done that, we now have a stepping stone to advance over here. So we have a fork in the road. I do think, let's head to the left here. Okay. Hello, Rydia. Welcome. Nice to meet you too. I met you before. Sorry. On other streams, but welcome. Played the first Golden Sun on emulator since I was a kid. I'm at work, but I could totally hang out for a bit. That's really cool. Welcome. So yeah, I was supposed to stream this last night, but I decided to do a early afternoon stream of it. But it's nice to have you. Welcome. It is a good opportunity for me as well to like test streaming during like morning hours, because I typically stream in the evenings. But it worked out pretty nicely. Okay, so in regards to this, we need to use Whirlwind on this vine, and we'll use it to swing across. And then we'll push this there. Yeah, I'm playing the second Golden Sun game, which is a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite RPGs ever. And we're right in the middle of a quest to assemble a Trident. So we're climbing this mountain to get the ability to complete the Trident quest. Let me check my levels. Okay, Felix leveled up. Perfect. Sakuraba did the music, big fan. Nice, yeah. A lot of the tracks in this game are amazing. I love them so much. In this series, actually. Okay, I do think we need to head down first. There's nothing up here. So that's the way forward. I do want to head back and see if there was anything I missed. What's your experience with the Star Ocean series? The only Star Ocean game I played is Star Ocean Till the End of Time. That is also another one of my favorite RPGs that I love to play. I am also thinking of streaming that eventually as well, since I've played that for a long time. It's a lot of fun. I love it. Okay, yeah, that was a dead end. So this was the way forward. Star Ocean 2 is one of my favorite games. Nice. I feel like one of the things that kind of gets me to love these RPGs is just like the post-game content and things that you could do with the characters like much after the story is done. Because I know Star Ocean 3 has a lot of super dungeons and fun stuff to do, and item synthesis, weapon foraging. Like, I love stuff like that. Okay, so we need to climb up. I do too, yeah. Yeah, I love post-game content a lot. So here, we need to be careful, because if we climb up the wrong area, which I did not do, that happens. The faces will pop up and knock us down to the ground. And I do think it's this way. Hug the right side, because the middle will drop us down, I think. But let's try. Yep. And I believe this left path doesn't go anywhere. It's just there to troll us. And I think it was up here. It is. Okay, good. The enemies here are nothing to write home about. They're pretty easy to defeat. Okay, first and foremost, I do think we need to climb this way. For this item. An apple. Good. So let's raise Felix's attack again. For this game, I'm using all of my stat boost items on Felix because Felix is the strongest member of the party, and I want to make sure he does a ton of damage. So we need to move this down. Yeah, aside from Star Ocean and Golden Sun, a lot of my favorite RPGs are like turn-based ones. A lot of the Final Fantasy series, and of course Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts as well. I do think I've already made a decision of the next game I want to play after this one. I'm not going to be playing Golden Sun Dark Dawn because I'm not really a fan of that game and I don't have a 3DS emulator for it. And we reached the top of the mountain. I'm sensing something. Use reveal here, and we get this. The dancing idol. So now we're done with the top of the mountain here. I'm gonna do a safety save. Like classic turn-based RPGs. Yep. My future plans are to stream Star Ocean and eventually the Final Fantasy series. Currently playing Dragon Quest VII on 3DS. Nice. Okay, so now we could put the dancing idol on the altar and something happens. I'll take your word for it, for that. So let's head to the left side. And it's a dead end. I'm not gonna do anything, and you're gonna defend. Because I do believe these guys are weak to fire. And they are. Perfect. Oh, you two look familiar. Okay, so I do think you two are weak to wind. And I know you have a lot of HP, so we're gonna focus on you. So it's the right side we had to head to first. Up here is a dead end, so let's go around. And we'll just burn you guys, because you're weak to fire. You also look familiar. Okay, so let's stand in the middle, and then we'll use Cyclone. Now we have moving platforms. So let's retreat and head out of here. Now we could head to the left area. So wait for it, and then time your jumps up to head to the platforms. Jump. Move. Move again. Move. Move again. And then jump. Have you played Lufia 2 on SNES? I have not. I don't have an SNES. My first console was Game Boy and PS2. That's the most puzzle-heavy RPG I know. It's so well done. I know Golden Sun likes puzzles. Yeah, Golden Sun has a ton of fun puzzles for it. Highly recommend it. Is there like a port of the Lufia series? Like on 3DS or, I don't know, emulator maybe? I'm always open to trying new RPGs. I'm gonna heal up and continue. So this is the first area where we could properly weaken the boss. So if we use Cyclone here, we see that a beam of sunlight is on top of us. And there's the serpent. Hint hint, that serpent is our boss. So we have 4 pieces where sunlight will go through to weaken the boss. We need to weaken the boss 4 times. Unfortunately, nope, emulator would be the easiest way to play it. Okay, cool, that's not bad then. So we have the first sunlight beam to weaken the boss. So let's try the next one. Looks like something can be placed here. So let's place the dancing idol on the altar. Boss time. Almost. Okay, so we have 2 more sunlight beams to go. Sunbeam. We'll head all the way around. We're gonna stand here for a bit. So how bad would it be if we didn't weaken the boss? So the boss, if we did not weaken him, I do believe that he will heal a massive amount of HP after every turn. The boss, once he's weakened, is not that hard, but once he's not weakened, he recovers a large amount of HP every turn, and I do think his attacks hit harder, I believe, but just to be safe. Speaking of not safe, so you are weak to fire, so we're gonna hopefully paralyze you. And hopefully kill you in this turn. And we do. Excellent. Good to know. Yeah. I'm also, like, just to let you know, I'm also kind of like doing this stream more in like a Let's Play format, kind of. Because I know a lot of people don't really follow the Golden Sun series, and I really want to do my best to show it to people and kind of like get everything as much as I can in these playthroughs, so that to maximize like my playthrough, essentially, if they're not going to do it. Kind of show my experience. Now I know there's a troll head here. I think it's in the middle, but I'm gonna poke the hornet's nest and try. Okay, it's not there, so it might be at the top. It is. Okay, and we're gonna try the top again because I don't think it's gonna be at the top. Yeah, it's probably, yeah, it's at the bottom. Okay, here. If I remember correctly, I could go through the middle. Okay, yeah. So use Whirlwind. One of those games that I've always wanted to get back to, but my backlog is ridiculous. I totally get that. Because I also have a Life is Strange and Grand Theft Auto and Final Fantasy 12 in my backlog, and there's like also like lots of other games I want to stream as well. For emulation, I have a lot of Game Boy Advance games on my computer that I want to eventually play for streams as well. Several Pokemon games and Final Fantasy. So slide down here. Now we could put another altar here and put the idol on this altar. So we have one more to go. I'm just checking. Okay. I do think we could head to the boss now, because I think the final sunbeam is on the way, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of great Game Boy Advance RPGs. Oh yeah, definitely. I think the Game Boy Advance was like by far one of my, probably my favorite console mini handheld thing I played. Because you got Pokemon, you got Golden Sun. There were several other RPGs like Breath of Fire as well. Okay, I think I did this wrong, so I'm gonna reset this. So if I remember correctly, I have to push this up to the other side. Push this up, then set it to the right. Then here. There we go. Yeah. Set in front of it. One more time. Then to the left. Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Yep. On my off time, I definitely played Breath of Fire 1 just to like get back into it. It's a lot of fun, as I remember. Okay. So here. Actually, I'm gonna head back because my memory's a bit fuzzy, but I just wanted to check if see if there was anything I missed, because there was one more sunbeam we needed to hit before proceeding, because where we were was the way forward, but I just wanted to check. So we're gonna head back. Thankfully this dungeon is really short, so it's backtracking is not bad. And the enemies here are paper. For Shiba, we're going to use Ether to restore Felix's power points, because he's pretty low. Actually, we're going to use Repel or Avoid to lower monster encounters while I'm backtracking. Okay, so those three are set. There might have been one more area I could go to. Oh, it was right there. Okay. I completely missed that. My bad. Yeah, it was down here. There it is. So we don't need to cyclone here, because there was nothing here. I do remember that. Okay, and that's the last beam there. So now the boss is weakened. But even with 3 beams, we could still like take on the boss, and he wouldn't be that difficult, really. My normal playthroughs, I generally go with 3 beams instead of 4. So now we could finally advance and get to the serpent. Yay. Ah, I gotta do this puzzle again. I don't like this puzzle. It takes too long. Okay, we'll pull this back. Because, like, you gotta position yourself in the right place in order to move this. It's really annoying. Gotta be like precise where your position is in order to like properly move this. Okay. I will say, this dungeon uses a lot of your power points. It really drains them. So I'm going to use a vial on Jenna. And we are actually going to give Jenna a Venus Gem. And then we're going to set a shortcut to growth. And by using growth on these little plants, they point us in the direction of where we need to go, because this place is a maze and you can get lost here without using the growth plants. Okay. So use growth again. We head on up. Okay, I do think this is a mimic. So just to be safe, we're gonna reset our PP item, recovery items, particularly rare. They kind of are. There are items like psi crystals that we could use. I'm gonna use this after we're done with this part of the dungeon. Okay, so I think this is a mimic. It is. Okay, good. So we're gonna use Ragnarok. Boom. Shiba is gonna replenish Jenna's power points, and then we're gonna see Diamondberg. I expect him to be, especially in these retro RPGs. Yep. The good thing too about this game is because we could run around in place and our power points will slowly recover, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna go for a Jin kill, which is use an elemental Jin that the boss is weak against. And that'll up our chance for more experience and a rare item. And then I'm gonna raise Jenna's attack power. And he's stunned, so let's try that again. This is basically manipulating RNG so that we get rare item drops by killing enemies from an element they're weak against. And we did it. And it was a game ticket, which is alright, I guess, but that's generally how you trick the RNG to manipulate yourself getting rare items. I've done it in the first game a lot. It was kind of hard to do. So we're gonna throw out antidotes. We're gonna use this. Okay. I love that mechanic because you can get rare synthesis materials for it. You can get powerful weapons and items from it. And I did that a lot in the first Golden Sun game. And I'm gonna do that again for this playthrough. So we're gonna switch gen again, set our shortcuts. We're gonna head on up. So go right. Alright, I guess. Yeah, well, one game ticket is not very something to write home about, but if we have a lot of them, then that's when the rewards will truly shine. So go right. Go right again. But we're gonna run away from you. We're gonna avoid again, because these battles annoy me. Head down. Okay, so this item is another rusted weapon, I think. It is. A rusty mace. So we're gonna give that to Sheba. We're not gonna equip that. We will refine that and see what it really is later on. So head on right. Right again. And then head on up. I think we're very close to the end now. And we're out of PP. So that's perfectly fine. Because Felix also has growth for us to use. I think this is the last one. It is. At last, the serpent has finally had its fill. This is the chance I've hoped for. I will defeat you before the next full moon and rescue Kushinada myself. Alright, you so-called guardian, let's see what you've got. That's weird, it didn't even react. Beating the serpent dragon's bane isn't weakening it enough for me to beat it. Well, that's why we're on the job then, as always. So, surprise, surprise, we have a boss. So let's heal up Felix and we're actually going to use the synergy crystals. I'm done for. The dragon has finished me off. So let's save our game. And encounter it. Serpent appeared. Okay. So let's boost our stats. Let's raise our defense. We're gonna raise our attack. We're gonna attack with Blitz. And then we're gonna use Steam to increase our more of our elemental defenses. And this dragon has 2 attacks per turn. And he does recover HP, as I mentioned before, at the end of each round. Good luck. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to use Mud to slow him down. And then we're going to use Char. And then let's try poisoning him. Then we're going to use chill. That didn't work. Okay, good. His defense dropped. See, he could do that too. Aside from his normal healing, he could also, like, heal himself for a lot of HP. So, Echo. Cannon. We're going to use Breath on Sheba. And then we're going to use Sour. Okay, not bad. Okay. Darn it, okay. That's perfectly fine. So let's see. Steel, flower. We're gonna reset. We're gonna attack. And then Piers is gonna heal us. Felix is gonna... Damn, really? I can't revive now. I have to reset another gen. So far this battle is going wonderfully. Okay. So I'm actually gonna continue then with Ether, and then we're gonna use Shade to reduce our damage. So with Felix, now that we get all of our abilities back, so let's revive. Then we're actually going to use... I'm being called away. I gotta go. Okay, thank you, Rydia, for joining me today, if for a short moment. It was nice to have you. Good luck and have a good day. Thank you. Have a great stream. Thank you. Okay, we got Jenna back. So I kind of am struggling with this boss, even though we completely weakened him. But if he was at full power, then it would be even more dangerous. Okay, so we're going to use Flower this time. And then with Jenna, we're going to use Reflux on Sheba, because she is weakest. So Sheba is in recovery phase, so let's use a nut. And Piers is going to use the Spirit Ring again. This is why I got the Spirit Ring, because of situations like this, so this is really good. So now Sheba will counterattack whenever she's attacked. So Sheba was attacked, so now she counterattacks. Okay, now with Felix, we're gonna raise our defense again. Jenna is gonna use Meteor. Sheba is gonna... you're gonna defend. And Piers is gonna, again, heal our party. I do think I want to Jin kill this guy, so I'm going to have Shiva raise her attack, and then Pierre's, again, heal our party. So with Felix, this might be the final round. So we're gonna defend, and then heal up. And we did it. Okay. Out of all my playthroughs, the one on stream was probably the one I had the most difficult time with, because normally Jenna does not die in my playthroughs, but whatever. We did it. Looks like the dragon is in bad shape, but it doesn't seem to be like it's close to dying. Even though the serpent's been defeated, I can't rest. Be still, serpent, and I will grant you peace. And with this, Kushinada's life has been spared. You have my sincerest thanks. Where are you going? To Kushinada, of course. Something happens. A tablet appears. I wonder what this does. Felix searched the slate. There is an inscription. Wielder of Earth's might, lay your hands upon this stone. I shall grant thee the power to melt into the earth, the power of sand. Wielder of Earth's might. That'd be you, Felix. Touch it. Go on, don't worry. Yes, Felix nods in approval. Felix touched the rock. Felix learned sand. So this is our third synergy ability that we've learned in these elemental rocks. So now we have the sand synergy. So we're going to set our shortcut and use sand. So in sandy areas like the desert, we could move about here. Let's go around the serpent. And we're actually going to head over here. Press confirm to get out of the sand. And then we're going to interact here with this puddle. Felix checked the ground and got the cloud brand. They don't tell you this right away, but that is a new weapon. It's not as strong as the lightning sword, but we're still going to give this to Pierre's for a good attack boost. The serpent with its eyes closed looks almost alive. So now, we cannot use retreat, so we need to go the long way. So let's get out of here. It's gonna run around in place to reset our gen. And we bypassed the maze. So now I do think we could finally get out of here. I'm not dying. I'm just so tired. I'm gonna lie down for a bit. We're going to Izumo. Tell my sister that I'm still alive. Are you gonna tell Kushinada that you defeated the serpent, aren't you? Let's be generous and just say you did it. Please, you were the ones to defeat it, so you should be honest and accept credit. Okay, if you say so. Fine with me. Now let's head back to Izumo. And now the music changed. It's now happy and rejoiceful. Those screams from Mount Makaji, they must have come from the serpent. That means Susa must have saved Kushinada. You're welcome. We're planning a festival to celebrate the end of the serpent's reign of terror. Lady Izumi is paying for the whole thing, so bring your dancing feet. Susa has changed so much from the wild youth we once feared. He saved our village. Dancing like this is pure bliss. Our island is safe at last. It's time for us to celebrate and enjoy ourselves again. I wonder if there's someone out there who would sacrifice his life for me. Will I ever find him? Lady Izumi and the others aren't really blood relatives. Does that surprise you? Just glad Lady Izumi used her powers for the good of us all. Lady Izumi predicted that a great hero would appear to save Kushinada. Nobody thought our hero would be Susa. I think these people are getting the wrong idea, but it's fine. Susa has put the serpent back to rest, but not everyone seems happy. Kushinada has been spared. I'm thrilled beyond words. She didn't deserve such a fate. Susa has grown so much to fight for his beloved Kushinada so gallantly. I've heard people saying that Susa has had the help of other heroes. Are you they? Are you they? Translation error again? We are they. We are. That's weird, I never noticed that before. That's funny. That and the Trident thing was hilarious to catch on stream. Head in here. Warriors appeared from within Mount Makaji. Yes, after the serpent's roar, these heroes appeared. So it wasn't Susa who defeated the serpent, but those heroes. It might have been. Lady Kushinada, please forgive me. I don't care who defeated the serpent. I'm more worried about what happened to Susa. So Susa never came down from Mount Makaji? He returned to the village after the heroes appeared, and he knew the serpent was defeated. Oh, Susa. Who are you? This is my home, and I am having a private conversation. Leave at once. What is it? There can be no doubt. These are the heroes who appeared on Mount Makaji. Are you the ones who defeated the serpent? So it was you. My apologies. You are welcome here. Who are you? I am Trident, and this is Felix. Hi. Hello, I'm here. Behind him is Piers. Pleased to meet you. I am Jenna, and this is Sheba. We're on a quest. Our travels across the Great Eastern Sea brought us here. You're seen coming down from Mount Makaji. What brought you to such a dangerous place? To complete our quest, we need many types of synergy. Synergy? What is synergy? Synergy is many things. The power to move things with one's mind, to heal, to create. All with one's mind? Tell me, is it something like this? Is that the power you've talked about? That power, Lady Izumi? It is not mine alone. Kushinada and Susa possess it as well. This is the power we possess. I assume you have something like it yourselves. So you call what we do synergy, and you could do it too. Yes, these guys are Venus adepts. If you already have synergy, why do you need more of this power? Their powers are different from our own. There seem to be many forms of synergy. Susa. Susa. So you lived after all, Susa? Yes, I've survived, and I've made it home to you both. Thanks to them, actually. Felix, our gratitude to you and your friends grows deeper each passing moment. Susa, you spoke of different types of power. Tell me, what did you mean? I can only describe what I saw, my sister. Ask Felix here about it. Yes, synergy. I've dedicated most of my life to its study. The power of synergy comes from the four basic forces of earth, wind, fire, and wind, and water, and heart, and Sokka. These energies, the foundations of alchemy, are called elementals. You don't know alchemy, the four elements? Why, they're the very building blocks of all matter on Weird. All existing matter comes from alchemy and this synergy? Yes, that's right. Everything you see around you is some combination of these elements. Does this mean that there are many types of synergy as there are types of elements? You're right, Kushinada. You're a smart lass. Mount Mikaji was a place of great earth powers. I'd imagine your powers are earth-based. That's right, but how did you know this? Raiden, Mount Mikaji is Gaia Rock, isn't it? Gaia Rock? Mount Mikaji is the sacred mount of our people. Yes, but there are many mountains like your Mount Mikaji all across the Eastern Sea. Mount Mikaji is the source of earth power, and therefore it must be Gaia Rock. You've seen other mountains like our Mount Mikaji? Yes, in fact it seems that each of these rocks contains a different elemental power. And now you're requesting to gather the power of these elements, yes? And you only defeated the Great Serpent of Mikaji to accomplish this goal. Uh-huh. Regardless of your motives, you have saved us all. You're not implying that we defeated the serpent, are you? It's true that we did fight the creature, but without Susa's power, the battle might not have ended so happily. I mean, there was also the sunbeam theme as well. I mean, we also did that, so we should probably give ourselves a little bit more credit than that. What are you? Susa has given the beast a lot of Dragon's Bane in order to weaken it. We never could have beaten the beast if it had not been in a weakened state. We were victorious only because Susa risked everything to weaken the dragon. Susa, perhaps after all, you are... No, I didn't. Don't forget, Susa dealt the final finishing blow, didn't he? No, I'm sure that was Felix, but we're gonna say yes anyway. Finishing blow. All I did was stab it with a cloud brand. I disagree. You weakened the serpent. You dealt the final blow. I'd say you were essential. So, Lady Azumi, wouldn't you say that Susa deserves the reward for this feat? Even Felix agrees, don't you think? I guess. I do too. We weren't fighting in hopes of getting a reward, were we? I mean, I kinda was. We'll be satisfied just learning your synergy. As you can see. Now it's about time for us to leave Azumo Village. Not quite. Yes, indeed, we're on our way to Lemuria. And kick Poseidon's ass. You're leaving so soon? We are in a great hurry. Then you must return to Azumo someday. Oh, don't worry, we will. I'm sure we'll be back once our mission is completed. Excellent, I shall accept that as your oath. Oath? Oh, by promising to return, we'll be ensuring that our quest will end successfully. understand. We must vow to return everyone. We'll be waiting. So make sure you still have the dancing idol. Crystal powder, we're gonna throw that away. And the bramble seed. So talk to them again. If you have time, won't you enjoy a little of our celebratory festival? So, menu pops up. Give Lady Azumi the dancing idol. Ah, could it be? Is this the dancing doll on Mount Makaji? Yes it is. You found this at the peak of Mount Makaji. Again, you have done more for me than I could properly reward you for doing. I think I might have something to please you. Oh, that'll help, definitely. This is my pet. It's very dear to me. I am unsure how it works, but this fellow seems to magnify our power. It's kind of funny, you call it a fellow. I don't know. Because this village is very traditional, and I don't know, just the word fellow is kind of weird to me for some reason. Though it saddens me to part with it. I would have you take him, as he might help you. Felix and his friends have agreed to care for you from now on. We didn't even say anything. Please accept this gift. Thankfully, it's a gem, so we'll take it either way. Felix found the Mars Gin coal. With this dancing doll, I can explore Mount Makaji on my own. Take care, Felix. I'm sure you know the villagers believe I beat the serpent. Don't let me take all the glory. Someday, Susa and I will have a son. We will name him Takeru. When he goes to sleep at night, I will tell him the story of your great deeds and your quest. So let's take a look at their gin. So Cole's ability rallies our allies to boost our agility. So this works just like the Zephyr Gin did in the first Golden Sun game for Ivan. So we're going to give this to Jenna. And now Jenna has 6 gin in her party, so that means her class will change. So we're going to set this. She goes from a Hex to now a Fire Master. Unfortunately, she doesn't get any new synergy abilities, which is perfectly fine. But she gets a massive stat increase, which is also well and good. Felix, wait. It troubled me to let you leave like this. I owe you much for your help, but I didn't have any way to thank you. And then I thought of something. You're a warrior, and warriors need weapons, wouldn't you agree? We do. This token isn't something I possess, it's a legend, one that might be of use to you. Long ago, the great serpent of Mikaji would sleep with its body crossing the river. Where its tail fell, the cloud brand lay hidden. That's the legend anyway. The serpent was once the sword's protector, but it lost the sword many ages past. Anyway, maybe you want to check out the dragon again. I left something there for you, just as a way to say thank you. Well, I've said what I've come to say. I'm going back to Kushinada. I hope you are successful in your quest. So we don't need to head back because we got the thing that he mentioned, which was the Cloudbrand sword. So I am not going back there to pick this up since we already got it. Also, we are not done with Izumo just yet. So now that we've done that, we could head up here. And like before, let's move this. And now we have a bunch of pillars arranged in a circle. And various things arranged in a circle only means one thing. Reveal. Izumo Ruins. So here, let's freeze this puddle. We could not do this before we finished Gaia Rock, but now that we have the sand synergy, we can now cross here and go this side to create this ice pillar. So use sand again to cross over. And now we can advance. So I believe the left is okay, that's the way to go. The right is a dead end. Is it? Okay. The right is not a dead end. What's over here? Okay, it's the way forward, but we need to head to the right path to move that stump. Okay. We do need to pound this thing here in order to access this sand pit. So now we'll use sand, head on up, so we can move this stump now. And this will create us a path once we head to the left side. So let's head back. Oh, you're new. Not Gressel. I don't think we've seen you in Mount Makaje. I think you're weak to Jupiter. So we'll try Wheeze. You are. Excellent. So I'll show that off in a little bit. And here... So our way forward is to push this thing down, but let's head around this time. It's a dead end. So with the level up, Jenna has learned the Serpent Foom ability, which is a much stronger Foom attack. So let's try it out. It is much stronger, which is nice. So jump across again. We have the Phantasmal Mail. Used for some magic luck. I am actually going to give this to Pierre's, because we haven't really given him much of anything aside from the Cloud Brand, but I also want to boost his equipment as well. Felix will get stronger equipment later on. Perfectly fine. So, helm this down. Now we can advance. We have fork here, so let's head to the right path. Here, with Pierre's help, we could use Parch and drain the water to reveal a new path forward. Okay, climb down the ladder, head in here, keep walking, and we'll have another stone tablet. And this means Heb, thank you for the raid, much appreciated. Hello, welcome raiders. I am Annie, she, her pronouns. I'm a variety streamer. I do art and comic work on weekdays, and I play JRPGs on the weekends. How are y'all doing today? So we got the summon tablet, and we will exit here, because we're done here. How was your day going? What were you playing? What were you doing today? So we are done with Izumo. So we're going to head to the shop and we're going to sell some things. I've lurked in a few of your streams, but I think I've only chatted in one of them. Awesome. Well, welcome. I remember you. We're going to sell the armored shell. I was playing Legend of the Heroes, Trail in the Sky. Nice. Awesome. And we're going to sell this because we don't need it anymore. Okay, we're going to refine this. Okay. So, we are done with the Izumo Village. And for those new, I'm currently playing Golden Sun: The Lost Age. We're kind of exploring the open world here. This is the Eastern Sea. Our main priority is to assemble a Trident to beat a very difficult boss that is in this foggy, misty area here. So during the quest, I've assembled 2 of the 3 pieces for the Trident. So we're on our way to get the final Trident piece. But first, we're going to continue on this quest, which is the trading quest. Now that we have the Synergy Sand, which is a field ability that we could use now. Love the Golden Sun games. They are my favorite RPGs to play. And thank you for the host, by the way, Hab. Much appreciated. Okay, so our next place to go, I do think, is right here for the trading quest. So I'm going to use a repel, or avoid. I call it repel just because Pokemon. Because I think we can avoid all of the monster fights in the Eastern Sea now, since our levels are much higher. So let's head to the next island. Yeah, it's kind of a rare day for me to stream much earlier. I was unable to stream last night, but it worked out pretty well. Because I get to do it right now. I'm glad to have you all. Welcome. Void's effects were off. So we'll try this again. Okay, we're almost there. I do think it's this one. But we're going to do a safety save first. Yes, it's here. The North Oceania Islet. The Sea of Time, a massive bank of fog that lies over the sea. All sailors fear it, and rightfully so. I don't know if I'll ever make it through, but I'm certain my son will do it someday. I do remember there is something in here, but we'll talk to people first. When you enter the Sea of Fog, enter the currents from the direction of the red rocks. Then your ship won't be destroyed. But that's all I know, and it might not even be right. So we're gonna check the barrels. There it is. Lucky metal. Sailors tell of terrible currents and vortexes that could tear a boat to shreds in the Sea of Time. Ours is a sad lineage. 3 generations of sons have sworn their lives to trying to pass through the Sea of Fog. That's kind of rough. Okay. So now that we have the sand ability, we can use sand in this this tile here. Where we get to talk to this little one, this cow. Use mind read on him. Oh, that red handkerchief is quite nice indeed. That would lift my spirits. Give him the handkerchief. This really brightens my mood. Emphasis on mood. Felix tied the neckerchief to the tree. Are you giving that lovely thing to moi? Yes, we are. That's so kind of you. I should repay you. Have some milk. And we got milk from the lovely cow. Nutritious, delicious fresh milk. So let's give that to Pierre's. And we are done here. So let's head back to the ship. Now our next location for the trading quest was actually right here. We did pass this way when we headed towards the Shaman Village. So let's head to that direction. I'm gonna recast Avoid to avoid random battles. The West Indra Islet. My pop's the best sailor in all the Eastern Sea. And that's why he can go anywhere, even in that tiny boat of his. You're lucky, mister. You get to ride your boat out on the open sea all you want. My dad'll be done with his boat soon, and together we will be able to sail anywhere we want. Follow your dreams, kid. Ever since the tidal wave moved Indra, we haven't been able to go to Gondwan's western shores. There it is. So the, quote, person we need to talk to is this adorable little doggo right here. So we will mind read you. I smell fresh milk. Ah, are you gonna give that to me? Are you gonna give me that milk? Are you? Huh? I'll trade you this for it. I caught it myself. Give him the milk, and we get a turtle. An actual living turtle. It's a nice trade-off. A turtle who's far from home. Little turtle. So we have one more thing we need to do to complete the trading quest, and that is to head all the way right here, in between Lemuria and the Apogee Islands. Did they just kidnap that turtle and give it to you? Well, the dog said he well, probably. I mean, the turtle is lost, yeah. But don't worry, this tale has a happy ending. Okay, we're almost there. Passing through Lemuria, or the Sea of Time. And this is the final area. The Sea of Time Islet. Islet. Whatever. Used to be able to dive into the ocean and find all sorts of treasure in the reefs. I like to think all this stuff was a gift from the deep. A gift for me. Well, aren't you special? Temperature of the ocean has been rising. The waters are hottest at the Sea of Time. I sure hope Poseidon hasn't surfaced again. He was once a king, but now he's a monster. Do I have bad news for you? I'm gonna lurk for a bit, but I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit if you're streaming then. Okay, cool. Do your thing. Take care of yourself. I will be streaming for another hour for sure. My stream time is normally like 3 hours. But thank you. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. There it is. Our final lucky medal for this quest. So we're getting a lot of lucky medals, which is really good. Because we're totally going to capitalize that later on. And we have another turtle. Okay, let me get some water, because I'm gonna butcher this dopey voice that I'm gonna do. Okay. Here goes.
I'm so very sad and lonely. I wish I had a friend to call my own.
Felix gets an idea.
Hey, you've got an itty-bitty turtle tot, don't you? Why don't you set that little guy free with me?
Sure.
At long last, I have a friend. Lonesome George I am no more. I'm so happy. I don't have much to offer in return, but I could show you my secret spot.
Let's take him up on his offer.
Hop on my back. And we're off.
Look at his adorable little flapping of his flipper. That's so cute.
Well, here we are. When you want to go back to the island, just let me know.
So, this area. I love this area. This area is really cool. So, get this chest here. And we got turtle boots. And I just completely remembered that we do actually get turtle boots in this game. So we got our own set of turtle boots for the Lost Stage now. But they do the exact same thing they did in the first Golden Sun game, which is raise your defense, but dramatically decrease your agility. The turtle boots are useful for manipulating your turn order if you want to like manipulate the RNG to kill specific enemies and get rare item drops and loot as well. But we're not going to equip the turtle boots just yet. And here is a unusual circle. I wonder what that's for. So we have more rolling logs. So head down, and then use this log and ride it all the way up. Because when we get to the end, we have a new friend. So we're gonna check our equipment, we're gonna heal up. We're gonna do another safety save. And then we're gonna interact with our new pet here. And he will fight us. So Ragnarok, Serpent Boom, we're gonna use Tornado, and then Diamondberg. This one shouldn't be that hard. So we're going to use Echo, use our Jin this time, then Chill. Felix found the Venus Jin Meld. So Meld's ability launches a powerful team strike. This one is not very useful. It's not really powerful. It's just more of like it's for show, because one random member in your party will join you as you make the attack. It's pretty flashy, but it's not really that strong or have like a very cool ability. It is what it is. But we now have Felix's 6 Venus Djinn in our party. And if you remember Ragnarok, which we just used in the previous battle, which was a nice ability, how about we one-up Ragnarok by a lot? So if we set Felix, set the Djinn here, we lose Ragnarok, and Felix will go from a Gallant to a Lord. And the new synergy he acquires is Odyssey, which is a much stronger version of Ragnarok. And you thought one sword from the heavens striking an enemy was cool? Well, we have 3 swords attacking an enemy from above, and it does a lot more damage, and it's really fucking cool to look at. So we're gonna set Meld to Felix. And we're gonna see Odyssey in action. So we have one more Jupiter Djinn we need to pick up, and I do know where that is. So we're gonna ride the turtle back to the mainland, or the island. And we're not done with this place either. We will be coming back here much later on in the game. So let's head on out and head back to our ship. Then we're going to use Avoid again. And we're actually going to head back to Apogee Islands. As now that we have the sand ability, we could properly cross the Gaia Falls. Head on over to this side. Here is a waterfall. Jump down. And enter. I think it's this one. It's not, I think. Yeah, it's not. So use Whirlwind and go through here to run into our Jupiter Djinn that we want. So Sheba found the Jupiter Djinn Haze. Haze's ability hides a way to avoid damage. So for one round, we could... the character that Sheba casts Haze on will disappear entirely and will be immune to damage, which is really nice. And with this being Sheba's 6th Jupiter Djinn, she goes from a mage to a magister. And again, no change to her abilities. And head south down here, which allows us to head back up to the main islands. And with that, we are done here. So we just completed the trading quest, which allowed us access to that island where we got meld. We will come back to that much later on. I keep saying much later on. Later on. And our final place to go in this Earth side quest is actually back on the Angara continent here. So again, another sailing trip. So let's head on over to Angara. So keep hitting up a little bit, and then recast Avoid. And then go all the way up. And we were back in the Angara continent. And this place is where we want to go next, as this is the Ankal ruins. And much like the Tandaria Tower, the Earth, Mount Makaji, Gaia Rock also has a counterpart dungeon as well. So this is Ankal ruins. So we need to use the Sand Synergy here, much like we needed to use the Parchin in the Tandaria Tower. This place requires the Sand Synergy, but it also requires the Whirlwind Synergy as well, much like Gaia Rock did. Empty. Empty. And empty. Don't worry though, a lot of the chests here are not completely empty. If we approach these heads, we could move the middle section of their face. And oftentimes they have paths for us to go through. So we need to start on the left side first. I'm actually gonna set the shortcut to Whirlwind, because I feel like we use Whirlwind a lot. Okay, that's the way forward. Do sand here, and then cross up. Keep holding your sand status, then get the chest for the Thanatos Mace. And unfortunately, it's not really strong for any of our party members. Sheba already has a better weapon, so we're just gonna give that to Sheba. We're not gonna equip that. So here it's relatively straightforward, just push this and complete the head here. Now we could head back to the hidden path that we were at. Power bread. So let's give this to our lowest HP party member, which is you. And now we could safely advance. Go up the stairs. The enemies here are the same ones from the Tandaria Tower. So if you wanted to do some RNG kills with these same enemies, they're here as well. Just some coins. That's perfectly fine. So head all the way back. The left path was a dead end, which is okay. Okay, so that path is a dead end. Now here, this is a timed room, so hit the switch, and then immediately run over here. And then push this button, because this head will immediately fill the room with sand, and you won't be able to access the button here. I think there are like 2 more rooms that do this, so their frequency will be faster in the other rooms. So you need to run over here and hit that switch. This one was the easy room. Jump, jump, keep jumping. Then slide down here. And move this. That was weird. I looked like Felix dropped down when I entered the room. If we head down here... I don't want to head down there just yet. Actually, I think I could just skip the random battles, because the random battles are not really giving us so much EXP. So I think we can just skip them entirely. Okay, we do need to complete the head. So we did need to head back that way, which is fine. So use sand here to head back. Near the entrance, I believe. Yes, perfect. Yeah. I think there is a room here. Yeah, a treasure chest. With crystal powder. So now we could head to the right path. And if I remember correctly, there is some ivy here that has that leads to an item that we can get to. Okay, it's not there. It might be upcoming. Might be here. Let me see. Okay, yes it is. The Moony Robe. I remember. So this robe is pretty nice. So we're actually going to give this to Jenna. Give her a nice defense boost. We're gonna save the silver vest to resell it. Okay, we need to complete the other side. This dungeon in particular, my memory's a little fuzzy on it. So apologies if I don't know exactly where I need to go. Okay, that was there. This leads to the item chest. Which leads to another nut. Is it here? I don't know what it is, but this place always confused me when I was playing it. I've been playing this game a long time, but it still confused me because there's like all sorts of hidden paths that could potentially like lead you to the way forward. So I'm gonna blow through all of the ivy just to check. Okay, it's not there. Because there's another entrance right there. Just trying to remember where it is exactly. Oh, you have to jump across here. That's right. Okay, and this is the way forward. So we need to go around and move that stump. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is probably like my least favorite dungeon so far. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, after trial and error, plugging in my controller, having to redo this area again, and catching up, I actually found the place where I needed to go to head to the other side. So I dropped down right here, and I immediately went down this way. Also, in redoing everything, I also bought some sacred feathers to kind of like lower the enemy frequency of attacks. So up that way is the way to go. So let's head that way. Yeah, because if we head to the right side of this dungeon, it loops around. So we'll be coming up from down this way. And we need to push this first in order to advance. Okay, that was the most important thing to do, was to push that stump into place. So once we go around, we'll be able to proceed with the sand synergy. And again, I am sorry for all the getting lost here, but it's fine. It happens. Yeah, it happens. Okay, I don't think I could move that stump there. So again, I have to go around for that. Because ultimately, we're trying to complete that head. and once the head is completed, the head will start spewing sand, and we'll be able to right up the sandfall and head to the other side. But yeah, the most important thing is move the stump, which we just did. Actually, I'm gonna set sand here as a shortcut. I'm just gonna go through these rooms once again, just to pick up any lost items I lost. There's a doorway here. Okay. There was a vial in that chest, if I remember correctly. I am not gonna get that, because that is a long-winded detour. Crystal powder. Okay, now we could head this side. Okay, in this room there was nothing. And I think the room after was where we got the Moony Robe. So use sand. And the Moony Robe chest was right here. Yep. So we'll give that to Jenna. Equip that. Okay, and I do think we are caught up now. Yes, okay. Yeah, the stump was moved, so we can now proceed finally. And just to check if there's anything here. Yeah, this chest. Another silk feather, which is nice. I don't think there's anything there. So for all the items that you could synthesize with the silk feather, I do think the aerial gloves are probably the most important, which we do have. And here is another room. So step on the thing, then immediately run over here. Because this room fills up with sand very fast. And we won't be able to get to the switch. Thankfully we did. Okay, this chest is here. Potion, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I had to redo the Sea of Time and Apogee Island Gin. But thankfully, for emulation, fast forward is a thing, which is nice. Okay, now we're on this side. Here, we could finally complete this head here. So now that we're done with that, let's head all the way back now. Stand, and then once we head out of here, we're back here now. So before jumping over, make sure you have a sand equipped as a shortcut. Jump over, because he's going to start pushing you. Here, immediately use sand when you're here. You'll dissolve, and the head will go past you. So now we're locked in. Head on up. Use sand again. Okay. So using sand up there takes us back. And here, we need to push this side of the head towards the middle. And this is a ring of things. So whenever you see a ring of stuff, use reveal. Hole will appear, then push the head down. Then head down here, and we're back in this large room. So now the sandfall is complete. Head back up, go down the stairs. Now we can backtrack to the room we were previously before. Head down. And we're back here. And now we could use sand to write up the sandfall. Head up this side. Climb the vines. And then go around. And we have one more large sandfall. So if you head into these non-sandy rock things, your sand will dissolve, and you'll go falling down, which is not fun. So avoid touching the rocky parts. We're gonna climb the ivy. Look at that scenery. climb up here. We have the final piece of the Trident. Finally. So now we have all 3 pieces of Poseidon's Trident. Now, how do we go about assembling this thing? Well, first things first, let's get the hell out of here, because I really hate this place. Now, let's get out of here. Okay. So we've been to mostly all of the places in the Eastern Sea. We've done everything. We've gotten all the pieces of the Trident. We've gotten the Parch synergy and the Sand synergy. We've done the trading side quests, which opens up the Sea of Time islet, which we will come back to much later on in the game. We've been to Gaia Rock, Izumo, and the various islands for trading, and the South Pole with the Tandaria Tower. There's also this area up here we will not visit just yet, but very soon. Probably the next stream or after I end here, but there is one more loose end we need to tie up now that we have more synergy at our disposal, and that is to go all the way back to Alhafra. So from here, the Ankal Ruins, we're going to head all the way south, here, dock at the beach, and head to Alhafra. We are very close to finishing the Eastern Sea quest, so we're almost done. Let's see, Sacred Feather has worn off. So now let's jump off and head all the way right to Alhafra. Because now that we're stronger and we have better synergy spells at our disposal, we could finish bring the pirate ship, or the ship. Okay. Let's just drop on by the inn to say hello to someone. Oh, you're still here. So I heard you caught Briggs. We did. Mia, a young girl from my clan, was very kind, much like you are. Perhaps you should consider lending a hand to the mayor of Madra. He could use it. So just to summarize, Madra, the village, the city, or the town on the Indra continent, bought a ship here from Alhafra. Since the ship is in disrepair, the greedy mayor of Alhafra is charging Madra more money to get the repairs done, which isn't fair. So this mayor of this town is extorting money from Madra, and it's a crappy situation overall. And we started a side quest to free the ship ourselves, since we're adepts and we're main characters here. But before we do anything else, let's talk to Briggs's wife. Eolio and I are beginning to visit Briggs every day. Goo goo gaga. Indeed. Iolio's just recently started doing that, after the gem fell from the sky and hit him. He was overcome with a terrible fever, and when he recovered, he had this power. Seems like he might be a good adept in the future. I'm gonna use my magic to free Papa. Thankfully, we have Mind Read to read what they're thinking. If Iolio can get the hang of it, then maybe Briggs can. Well, let's head back to the place that we were stuck at. Head back down and around. So we did mostly everything we did to free this ship, except this rock right here. This rock with a crack on it. But thankfully, we've gotten much stronger. And there is one synergy we could use now that can destroy things with cracks in them, and that is Burst. So let's give that a try. So now the ship is freed, finally. Now Iolio and Chalcha are gone. Hey, now we could raise the mast and use the sail again. Hey mate, let's go tell the mayor the good news. Yeah, let's do that. Baba boo. What is it, Aeolio? What are you so excited about? Baba boo. It's true, the block that was pinning the mast down is gone. You were the ones who did it, weren't you? We were. I knew you would do it someday. Still, Briggs will be pleased when he hears about this. Well then, let's go tell them. I feel like you two are scheming something. Just a hunch. Head down. And then...
I still just can't quite believe that the stone block on top of the mast has totally vanished.
I forgot what this dude sounds like, but he's still a pompous asshole, so whatever. I'm telling you, Mayor, I saw it with my own eyes. I mean, I didn't see it, it's gone. You don't believe us, you can go see for yourself.
Huh?
What?
Whoa, hey. It's gone. The huge block is really gone.
Excellent news, Mayor.
Unfortunately, the mayor of Madro will probably try to take it from us now. But that can wait.
Who was able to move the block?
Felix.
Uh-oh.
Felix, did you do this?
Surprised to see us, Mayor?
Did you do this?
We left Alhafra some time ago, but we just returned and destroyed the stone block.
Exploring? What brought you back to Alhafra right now?
Felix had a hunch that we might be needed here. That and we need to advance the story. Mayor, not to interrupt, but shouldn't we begin repairs on your ship now?
Yes, you're right, of course. Gather the townspeople and get them to work on the mast.
Yes, sir. We're on our way. We shouldn't need too many people to raise the mast.
Alright, I'm counting on you. Destroying that stone must have been quite a challenge. Why don't you come back to my manor and get some rest?
I don't trust you. No. We could use the rest, Felix. We should accept the mayor's offer. No, we don't. But like any good protagonist, we're gonna bow down and kiss the mayor's ring and accept. Thank you again, Mayor. You keep a fine house. Raiden, you are a kiss-ass.
Don't be silly. You've done us all a great deed. It was the least I could do.
Even if he gets the boat fixed, I don't think he's going to hand it over to Madra. I agree, he's being way too nice for me not to be a little suspicious of him. Thank you, finally someone with brains in this party. I love these two.
I'm sorry, did you girls have something you'd like to share with us? I see.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. Take a water break.
Gia, how are the repairs coming along? Things seem to be moving slowly down there.
My lord, these things take time. Sir, there's a problem.
Calm down, man. You're a soldier. What do you have to be flustered about?
Briggs destroyed the prison and escaped with his pirates. Oh no, what a shock.
What? Were you asleep when this was going on?
Don't be silly. How could Briggs possibly break out of our prison? It's one of the strongest in Oceania. Well, apparently not.
I don't know what happened, but before I knew it, they smashed a hole in the wall.
Mayor, the mass has been raised. What's up? Wait, you're supposed to be guarding the prisoners. What happened?
It appears Briggs has escaped.
That's no good. What are you standing around for? Search the area. Find Briggs at once. Might not be quite that easy. He's a pirate after all. A famous one. Enough of that. Move it.
Regardless, I'm going to inspect my boat. Oh, and Felix and his crew were there, weren't they? I treated you like an honored guest in my home. Usually one feels a certain obligation to those who do them such kind service, am I right? So don't just stand there, return the favor and find me Briggs.
Come on, hurry up, let's go, move it.
Let's go see the boat.
The mayor of Al-Hafra certainly does know how to look out for his own interests, doesn't he? That's one way of putting it. Well, so what do we do? Do we go after Briggs? I mean, why should we? We would be doing the mayor a favor, and we've seen how generous he was, so fuck that guy. That's right, why should we help the mayor after the way he treated you? Felix can decide for himself what to do. At the very least, I want to see the sailing ship now that it's fixed. Kraden, we have a ship ourselves. Why would we want to go see that? Our ship runs on alchemy. Dude, like, why? I don't know. Kraden, we have a ship running on alchemy. A ship running by the wind is not really that impressive. Let's go look outside and take a quick look. Okay, let's head on out. So unfortunately, we can't go anywhere else in Alhafra because the citizens will block our way, conveniently. We can't head down that way. We cannot head back to the inn whatsoever because these people are blocking the way. Just a coincidence, but whenever you show up, trouble happens. That's not good. Is there anything you can't do? So head to the dock. Then these idiots will be on the floor. Stupid Briggs. Why do these things always happen to me? Briggs!
Briggs, where are you taking my boat?
He's attempting to steal it. Thief, thief. Did you call me a thief? I paid for this boat fair and square. I'm no thief. You're the thieves. You tried to take our boat away after we paid you so much for it.
You're the one who stole our boat.
Ahoy, Briggs.
Uh-oh, it's Felix.
You're not afraid of them, are you? Look at how far away they are. There's no way they could catch us now. You're right. They're stuck on the land and we've got this boat. We have bad news for you. They can't catch us. What do they want? What would they do? Swim? Huh, you're right. They can't board us from way over here. Wasn't there something you wanted to do the next time you saw Felix? I love this scene. Don't tell me you forgot. It's all you ever talked about when you were in jail. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So now's your chance. Do what you swore to do. I'm gonna take a water before this. Okay. Nah. Is that the best you could come up with? But Chow Chow, they're an awfully tough bunch. See, it's that attitude right there. That's why you'll never amount to anything. You know what? You're right. Hey Felix, you guys take care and keep Alhafra safe from thieves and pirates and politicians too. What? I doubt we'll ever meet again, but if we do, remember this. Neener, 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 neener. Neener, neener, blah. That may have been a bit much. If you make him mad, he might chase us right back to Champa. Blah. What? You let Briggs get away?
You and your friends talk a good game, but when trouble happens, where are you? Well, isn't this a fine mess? My prize ship stolen by a bunch of filthy pirate scum. Get up. They're gone, and you let them escape. You guys have really botched this one. This ruins everything. You ought to be ashamed. All of you are cowering while I was the only one there to stand up to them. All of you. I'm going back to my manor.
What a bitch, I mean.
And you, Felix, I'm extremely disappointed in you.
We helped you, you jackass. There'll be no reward for you, Felix. You let that brig steal my ship. You're lucky I don't lock you up in his stead. Bah, I had enough of this. Don't just stand there with your mouths gaping. Get out of here. We don't have a boat, so there's no reason for anyone to be here at the port. Return to town. And off he goes, pouting like a little child. What an awful person. Do you suppose he's always this self-centered? Yes. It's terribly irritating, don't you think? You're quite right, Felix. I'll wager Briggs is returning to Champa personally. Well, it doesn't matter. I think we've had enough of this town. Shall we be leaving? We're actually not going to leave, because there's actually a few more things left to do. Yes, well, if you still have business to attend to here. Alright, but the sooner we leave, the better. Lead on, Felix. Okay, the ship side quest is done. Fix the mast so we could use that boat. Now Briggs has taken the boat and sailed off to Champa. So I think we could head back to the prison now. Before I knew it, Chow stole the keys to the jail and Briggs and his crew had them. Never looked away, not once. I never let my guard down. How did this happen? So if you remember from last time, Leo, the baby, was trying to practice the catch synergy. The catch synergy was a synergy that Isaac had in the first Golden Sun game, where he would catch a distant object. And Isaac would use this synergy to catch like nuts off of trees. So Eolio used the catch synergy to get the key and give it to his mother, where she would free Briggs and the pirates. So Eolio is kind of shaping up to be quite the adept. I will not say much in regards to Golden Sun Dark Dawn, at the very least, but yeah. So let's head back in here. Because now we could head this way. And we have the footprints for the pirates. So we'll use Frost here. And now a path has opened up for us. So head up here, jump, and then go all the way around. To get to these chests. Synergy crystal, coins, and a potion. Now, these rewards are not really that good, but it's just nice to complete them for completion's sake. And we're back in the prison. So now we can leave this area. Lastly, there's one more thing we need to do in Alhafra, and that's to head back to the inn. Because now that we've freed the boat, we could head on into this cutscene. Legends say that Crossbone Isle could be found in the middle of the Caragol Sea. Ah, Crossbone Isle. Wait, did you say could? Is it not there anymore or something? Well, it's still there, but there's no point in going. Someone named Isaac picked it clean. What? He took all that treasure? Yes, and apparently, he even defeated the ancient ghost pirate protecting it. That was fun. What about the stories that if you beat the ghost pirate, you'd become the leader of all pirates? Well, you see, that means that Isaac is our leader now. Wow, just like that, I bet he's pretty tough. No doubt, but you know, he must be a reliable guy too. You think? You'd have to be to beat that ghost. That's why we're looking for him now, remember? If he's looking for a pirate crew, he can count me in. So, much like everything else you get from transferring clear data, if you beat Crossbone Isle in the first Golden Sun game and transfer data to this game, you will get that cutscene, which is a nice touch. Also, Alex is gone. Okay, I don't think there's anything else very lore heavy with the NPCs here. That's pretty nifty. I love it when games do that. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of this game because a lot of the actions you do in the first Golden Sun game transfer over. And very shortly we'll be running into another cutscene just like that. But first, I'm gonna sell some stuff. And for the next stream, I'm going to forge this item. I'm going to forge the rusty mace as well. We're going to sell the silver vest. And our next order of business now is to assemble the Trident. Here. So in order to do that, we need to go on a wild goose chase, or wild Briggs chase. So let's head back to our ship. And we need to head to Champa. So let's head all the way up back to Angara once again. So from the Ankle Ruins, Champa is just directly next door. Right there. This is Champa. Okay. Let's head to Champa. Isaac. Isaac, is it you? Do my eyes deceive me? You're not Isaac. Also, you look familiar. You are not Isaac, are you? Young lady, are you looking for someone by the name of Isaac? She literally just said that, Creighton. Yes, old man, I am looking for one called Isaac. Where is Isaac? I'm sorry, Isaac isn't with us. Well then, where can I find Isaac? Why do you want to find him so badly? Me, I am Faisy. Isaac helped me once. So this dialogue box, it's probably a translation error, but apparently Almuch was a Shu in the first Golden Sun game. I don't know why they called him Almuch here, but the person Isaac helped in Golden Sun 1 was named Shu. So I'm gonna refer to him as Shu. He helped Shu. Shu was trapped, but Isaac saved him. He is a brave man, isn't he? I suppose, but why are you looking for him? Do you like him? Is that it? You're a mean old man. It is not polite to tease me. That's what it is. You like Isaac. No, I am so embarrassed. Don't worry, Faisy. We'll tell Isaac how you feel. Creighton, stop, dude. Really? Then will you give him this when you tell him? What is it? Isaac is on a dangerous journey. I am worried about him, so I made him a good luck charm. Ah, good luck charm. I see. I am going home now, old man. Thank you for doing this favor for me. This was another cutscene that you can get by transferring clear data from Golden Sun to this game. And you will not get this item. The Golden Ring. So this raises elemental resistance. So normally I would give this to Pierre's, but... You know what, it's fine. Just give it to him anyway. It's perfectly fine. So we're in Champa now. So let's look around. While I'm grateful for the food, it's somewhat annoying knowing that Briggs saved the day. Briggs really saved our hides this time, but I'm not about to join his crew. Yeah, maybe I do owe him for this, but I'll find a way to pay him back, legitimately. I hear that Briggs sold the jewels he found for cash, and then acquired a boat. When Briggs returned with the jewels, the adults quit working. Hope I don't become like them. We don't need to live off fish anymore, so we don't need any fishermen, do we? That does it. I'm not working anymore. What would be the point? It's true. Briggs returned with the jewels. He's really gonna have more friends than he did before. Father's acting like a child, and it seems like he just quit his job. He plans on lounging around at home. That sucks. Okay. Those were the two houses on that side. I think once you enter Champa, do not leave Champa, because that sets up the next big cutscene. But we'll do that after we're done here. So we're gonna use reveal here to get this chest. A Viking helm. Resists water. I do want to keep the Thorn Crown on Felix. So again, equip this to Pierre's. Again, don't go south or leave Champa. Ubaba is the last possessor of the ancient secrets of Ankal, a long-lost civilization. There's nothing she can't fix, no matter how broken it is. She's quite the blacksmith. Now, nobody has to do anything he or she doesn't want to do. We owe Briggs a lot of thanks. Briggs came back with a giant load of food. I have never been so full. It feels great. And those bags full of food are for the people of Champa. Briggs gave them to us. Briggs fought the odds to bring us jewels and food. He's an amazing leader. It's kind of like Robin Hood. Let's see them call Champa poor now. Ever since Briggs came back with a cargo of gems, we've been filthy stinking rich. Well, that's good. I want to play with Aelio, but he never comes down to the harbor anymore. Okay, let's do some shopping. But first, thanks to Briggs, the Champa can eat again. Unfortunately, all the food is going to run out someday. Then what do we do? So let's see. Do we have anything? Great axe. Nope. Plate mail. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Again, get more game tickets. The current armor we have left is pretty good, so we'll keep that. Silver armlet. Viking helm. I'm gonna keep the Viking helm because it has an additional effect to it. These items do not. Probably gonna get more sacred feathers. And let's see artifacts. So Shamshur. A lot of the artifact weapons at this point are pretty outdated from the stuff we got traversing the world map. Festival coat, this is an upgrade. Game ticket, let's give that to Sheba. I will buy one Water of Life, just cuz. These are all the outdated items that we have. So I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell the turtle boots. We're gonna sell this. And we're gonna sell this as well. Okay, once we've done all that, let's head on up. Briggs looks so reliable, so sure of himself. I've never seen him like this before. Briggs took a long time to return to us. You want to know why? Because he was in prison? He was being held by an evil man who stole his money. Yeah, that's true. They were probably trying to find Briggs's jewels. The sea is a rough place. Possibly. Hey, you just came to Champa not too long ago, didn't you? We did. You'd be pleased to know that Briggs found ancient pirate treasure and found us all food. It seems the elders are completely appointing Briggs the first ever chief of Champa. Well, that's cool. I for one think a person who could bring the people of Champa together will do us some good. Okay, I think there's something here. There is. Coins. It's not much, but... And as for you, Briggs's jewels have turned this poor town into a wealthy place. He brought too many. Now the hardworking people of Champa have learned to be lazy louts. Okay, we need to heal. Let's check for people in the inn, just one last time. It's nice not having to work, but it gets a little boring after a while. Still haven't been able to catch any fish for dinner. Not to worry though, we'll serve up the meat that Briggs brought for us. Okay, that's enough chatting with people. Let's advance the story. Whoa, you're Felix. Whoa, really? It's Felix? You're awfully persistent, aren't you? Briggs, get out of here. Felix is here to finish you off. What? Really? Felix here? Oh no, it's really him. I gotta get out of here. Go after him. What, you want to come in? Sure. As if I'm a nice girl, and I'm not about to let some masher come storming into my room. Good on you. Alright, I surrender. I'll go back to Alhafra, but only if Briggs is going. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Quit following us, you big bully. Sleep bomb, which is nothing. Head south, it'll be blocked by these two idiots. I'd rather fight than go back to jail. Bring it on, sissy boy. You're Felix, aren't you? You've come to bring in Briggs, haven't you? Yeah, let's check this place. If you're so much as touch me, I'll bite your nose off. Get him. Why is everyone so scared of you? You don't even look so tough. Have you seen Odyssey? Because we'll show you Odyssey. And Ragnarok. Okay, this way is blocked. Did you really think you'd come storming into Champa, Briggs' home without a fight? Leave the women and children alone. They got nothing to do with this. Okay, so I do believe there's something here to pick up. Yeah, lucky metal. So, head on up. Aw, come on, I'm not doing anything. Leave me alone. Okay, now, once we're ready, save your game. And let's continue. Hold it right there. So, Felix, you've come. Don't assume I'll go easy on you this time. Is that boy him, the mighty warrior you told me about? I told you he didn't look like much, Grandma. Weren't you listening to me? Ah, all you told me is that his name is Felix, and he is the mighty warrior. He doesn't look like the sort of person who's interested in stealing our jewels, though. But that's not the point, Grandma. If you don't destroy him now, he's gonna take me far away and you won't ever see me again. Oh no, he doesn't look like the kind of boy who would do that. If he takes me away, poor Aeolio will be sad. What do you say about that, huh? Peer pressure. Oh, that's just not fair. You know I can't deny my darling great-grandson. I don't see why I should be the one to get you out of this mess, but I can't bear to see Aeolio sad. Grandma, please. Oh, alright, listen, you have no idea what you're getting into. I think you better leave. If you say no here, the cutscene will end and you'll just be back to be able to move around until you initiate the cutscene again. But this time, we're gonna say no, because we want to advance the plot here. Stubborn, aren't you? Ah, well. That's the way it's gonna be. Get ready for your medicine. Heart of the earth, fury of Forge's flames, grant me power. And guess what? It's boss time. So this guy is not that hard. He has permanent status effects, so just boost your defenses and use your gen to build up summons. So Mald, we're gonna check Mald out. Or better yet, we're gonna check out Odyssey, since we never got a chance to see that. Then for Jenna, we're gonna lower its defense. Then Shiba, we're gonna boost our attack. And Pierre's is gonna Diamondberg. Again, 3 swords instead of 1 sword. It's awesome. And this guy is weak to water. Okay, now we're gonna go in with summons. We're gonna Sea Meld. We're gonna boost our agility. We're gonna heal up Pierre's and continue to boost our elemental strength. Flower. Jenna, we're gonna paralyze. We're gonna try to paralyze this guy. Actually, we're gonna try out Haze to get Shiba out of here and nullify damage to her. Then Piers is gonna heal Shiba. We're gonna counterattack with Jenna, and then we're gonna try to poison this guy. Then with Piers, we're gonna... Okay, I think we'll be okay. Okay, I'm gonna attack this time. So we're gonna use Judgment, and we're gonna see Ulysses for the first time. Then for Shiba, Thor, and then with Piers, we're gonna see Ulysses again. And we win. My salamander. You beat my salamander. I thought he was unbeatable. How could this be? How did you do that? What are you? We're main characters. Grandma, what's going on? I thought you were gonna protect me. What do you mean, what am I doing? I've done everything I can. Grandma, he's gonna take me away. He's a bad guy. You gotta do something. Emphasis on something. I'm sorry, Briggs, but you'll have to fight him yourself. What? You've hurt me. I'm through pampering you. You have to get out of this yourself. Grandma, look at him. I mean, look what he can do. I know, dear, but there's nothing I can do to help. You don't want him to take him away, do you? But What about Poriolio? Alright, alright. Excuse me. There seems to be a small misunderstanding. Yeah, I don't like standing here listening to a pirate call us the bad guys. Pirate, my Briggs? He stole a ship from Alhafra and escaped from their jail, a ship we helped fix. Briggs, is this true? But Grandma, We should tell you, we're not here to take Briggs away back to Alhafra. So you decided you don't want to run errands for the mayor of Alhafra? Well, I never agreed to do that anyway, Trident. Oh, I picked the wrong option. Okay, whoops. We didn't come to Champa for that bloated gas bag. That's right. Briggs? Piracy? Why? Oh, Granny's mad. Grandma, it's not what you think. These guys, Briggs, you just hush up. It all makes sense now. The gems, the food, your absence. What do you mean, what makes sense? You're telling the truth, and you, Briggs, you've been lying to me this whole time. Busted. You're gonna take their word over your own grandsons? You got that right. I should have known better than to believe you, you scoundrel. You only did it for the Champa. Ciao ciao. You came. I heard Felix had shown up looking for you. I was worried. What do you mean, Briggs? Did it for Champa? All of that food, stolen goods? No, we paid for everything we brought back with us. But you stole the boat to do it, didn't you? Grandma, we found those jewels ourselves, and we paid Alhafra well for that ship, didn't we? Why are you talking to us? Your story has a ring of truth to it. Thank you, Felix. Your honesty speaks well of you. We were pirates for a short while, till we found the jewels. But if not for our efforts, Champa would have starved away long ago. But that doesn't excuse resorting to piracy. Hey, it's not like we were doing it for the money. We wanted to save Champa. Those jewels we found are very valuable. We intend to repay each town we borrowed from. Isn't that true? What's the matter with you? You said on the boat that we would repay every last town. Oh yeah, you're right. We really ought to try to make amends for what we're doing. That's the truth, grandmother. And you find it in your heart to forgive your only grandson. Alright. Too old for grudges. What about Felix? What do you say, Felix? Can you forgive my husband? Yes. I agree, Felix. If each town is repaid for what was stolen, I see no reason for a complaint. Did you hear that? They forgive you too. That means you can leave Aeolio with nothing to fear. I don't know what to say. You know, you look a little strange. Oh really? You haven't caught a cold, have you? You have a fever? What are you talking about? No, I'm positive. You look flushed too. You better lie down before it gets worse. She worries about me. Aww. Hurry up and get into bed so you can get some rest. That's nice. Oh, for goodness sake. You don't want to give them your cold, do you? Come on. So, what brings you to Champa? I mean, you didn't come here to catch Briggs from what I gathered. Ah well, to be young and foolish again. If you ever need to consult me on any number of subjects, you're welcome anytime. So we're gonna heal up one more time. gonna reset the gin, hopefully. Oh, apparently we can't. That's okay. Gonna dump this. And then we're gonna talk to grandmother one more time. This looks like a weapon. It looks like part of a trident, but it's only 1/3 of the whole thing, it seems. What could it be? Is this the legendary Trident of Ankle? I'll hold on to this for you. It wouldn't do you any good like this, and I'll keep it safe here. You seem unsure. You don't think I'll pull a fast one on you, do you? No, you seem nice. Ah, that's nice. Don't worry. If you bring me the other 2 pieces, I'll be happy to rebuild it for you. Ah, you found the 2nd piece, dear. It's magnificent. I'll hold on to this as well. Wouldn't want it getting lost, now would we? Only 1 to go. And the hardest one to get. All done. You found all 3 pieces of the trident. That means I could begin work reforging the ancient Trident of Ankle at last. We'll just toss all 3 pieces in here, shall we? We will do that. Just leave it to me. Heart of the earth, fury of forges flames, grant me power. Yeet. Yeet. That's funny. Nothing happened. Uh-oh. What's going on? Something's happening. Is that the legendary Trident? After all these years, the Trident is complete again. But what's making it float like that? Regardless, the Trident has been fixed. It belongs to you now, Felix. Use it well. Yay. We're done with the Trident. So how do we get it? Easy. When in doubt, reveal. Felix got the Trident. So we're gonna give this to Shiba. We're gonna trade off Water of Life. And we're... Actually, we're gonna trade the game tickets to Pierre's. And then we're gonna take the rusty mace, give it back to Pierre's as well. So now we've finally completed the Trident quest line. So now we could finally enter Lemuria. So let's get out of here. The Trident seems to have some amazing power. The legends must be true. No matter what you encounter at sea, no monster can stand against you with that Trident. You guys don't look like much like warriors, but you sure are brave to fight your way in here. Let's say hi to Briggs again. Once I'm over my cold, I'm just setting out to get more jewels and make amends with Madra and Dahlia. Oh, that's nice. I wonder what's wrong with Briggs. He was feeling so healthy and happy. He doesn't have a fever and he's not coughing, but he said he's too weak to go out. Let's find out what's wrong. I'm certain that there are even more jewels back in that cave. If only I had the chance to grab a few more before that trap blocked our way. Huh, that cave, huh? There's absolutely nothing wrong with Briggs. I just know he's hiding something from me. Okay, nothing there, that's a dead end. Nothing there. A lot of the barricades that Briggs's idiots were guarding are now gone, so we can enter like most rooms now. Okay. They're in there. Those people. I think there was something here. Maybe. Why did you have to go and tell Obaba that we were pirates? I bet that really upset her. Yeah, it kinda did, but... you were doing it for a good cause, at least. When Briggs set sail, we thought we'd never see him again. Now, all of a sudden, he shows up with enough food to save our town forever. I think those guys down in the harbor wanted to come up here and join us. All they have to do is ask, but I think they're children. They're chicken. When I say children. It's all my fault. If I hadn't messed with that switch, we'd have gotten everything. At least we got some of the jewels before that stupid switch blocked us off. Huh. We really wanted to make amends. We just need Briggs to get better. That's kind of hard to do, but whatever. We're gonna wait until Briggs feels better before we can go out to sea again. Yep. There are plenty of treasures on that island in the middle of the sea. If we get tired of waiting for Briggs, maybe you can just come with us. That could be fun. Okay, we are done with Champa now. So we're gonna do one last thing, then I think I'm gonna wrap up for today. Okay, so we're gonna save our game here. And then... so we finished the Trident side quest. So we've been through Gaia Rock and Aqua Rock now. So we have 3 of the 4 primary synergies that we got from those super dungeons. We got the Trident item, and now our next goal is to head to Lemuria. So far, throughout this entire adventure, we've basically had no stakes. We were doing things at our own pace. Everything has been fine so far. Absolutely no danger or stakes, really. And hopefully that stays throughout the entire game. Oh shit, it's Alex. Alex. Alex, who is Alex? Alex is a water adept. We have been traveling together, but he left us when we landed on Indra. A water adept? Ah, and I see you've made a new friend. You've been busy, haven't you? We have. And you found yourself a new water adept. Does this mean you cast me away like old trash? You are trash, Alex. What did you want with us now, Alex? Or did you forget you were the ones who abandoned us? My dear Jenna, have you come to despise me so after all we've been through? Well, I mean, Alex, you held them hostage during the duration of one game. So, of course, you're the worst. And that's right, Felix. Why should we care about someone who just left us behind like that? Get him. My, aren't we a bitter bunch? I was just trying to help you with your little task. We have no need for your help. We can light the lighthouses without you. Oh, can you really? Karst. That's right, a Karst. I'm flattered you remember. What is this, Alex? What's going on? How can I explain this?
What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again.
Oh, have you not had the pleasure of an introduction? He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Matra.
I am Agatio. Let's see, that guy's Felix, and the girls are Jenna and Sheba, which makes him Trident. They look like an unreliable bunch of ragamuffins.
Such staunch vocabulary coming from the big meaty meathead. Yes, they're rather useless, aren't they? And that's why I finally had to abandon them, of course. But now I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. You are Pierre's? How did you know my name? Well, soon they forget. We met you before, when you were being detained. Who could forget the amateur adept changing water to ice in that strange little town? Ah, you saw that. That must be how you knew Pierre's was a water adept. In fact, I was even thinking of borrowing his ship at one point. You would steal someone's boat? That's so typical, Alex. You wound me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it. Whatever you might have meant, that doesn't make it right. And just when I was about to seize the opportunity, you had to come back. You mean from Kimbombo? I was mere moments too late. Isn't that a shame? Still, because of that, I did meet Carson Agatio, so perhaps it was my fate. Can you stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex? Enough of your childish gibs. Alex, I want to know what makes these punks useful. Because they brought us the orb that Akafubu had taken. That shows some resourcefulness.
How so?
The Kimomo are quite warlike, or were at any rate. Recovering the orb was most likely not easy. They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of synergy. No, they would have used less abrupt means than those you favor.
Oh, and what methods would they be?
Alex said it clearly enough. We wouldn't terrorize people into doing what we wanted. Enough of this. Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses?
Yes, our patience is beginning to wear thin. If you waste much more of our time,
we'll take those elemental stars and do it ourselves.
If we had a wind at it like Sheba and the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you.
Excuse me? I am, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Satoros and Minardi suggests that while they were fierce warriors, they were somewhat lacking when it comes to solving the mysteries of the lighthouse. You mean to say that they failed to solve the riddles? Miserably.
Are you suggesting that we're simple brutes incapable of logic and intelligence? And are you saying the same of us?
I'm afraid so. Get fucked. Alex, whose side are you on? I am on no one's side. My only concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again. Suspicious.
So you mean to leave the task to Felix?
Then why have we come all this way looking for Felix? I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest.
Is that truly all?
I also wanted to introduce Felix to the two of you. Why would you want to do that? With Satoros and Minardi gone, you probably felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that. Of course. What do you mean by that? With Taros and Minardi gone, I felt another pair might, how shall I put this, provide you with the proper incentive to complete your task. Is that some kind of threat? Take it as you wish. I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement. So what? You used this to your satisfaction, and now our role is done?
You only wanted us around to flex a little muscle and scare them into action? Fine. I suppose we'll let you go today.
But we will always be nearby, pushing you to make your way to Jupiter Lighthouse swiftly. I look forward to seeing you soon, Felix, somewhere very near Jupiter Lighthouse. Trident, am I right in recalling that you pursue this quest on the behalf of Hobley's ruler, Bobby? That's a name we haven't heard in a long time. This is true. I'm studying alchemy because Lord Bobby has ordered it. What about it? Ah, what a pity. It would seem all your studies have been for naught. What are you getting at, Alex? Only that it seems your Lord Bobby had at last succumbed to the ravages of time. Dun dun dun. Lord Bobby is dead? Oh, so you didn't know? Lord Bobby dead? Could that really be true? Alex, how would you know such a thing? Do not mistake me, we had no hand in Bobby's passing. However, the people of Tolvi might be under the impression that her presence led to his death. Alex, cut the melodrama and get to the point for a change. Simply put, I would recommend against traveling to the North Gondwan for a while. I just thought it might be better if you focused on your quest instead of exploration for now. AKA, stop doing side quests. Get to the damn plot. How kind of you. Take it as you will. Very well. May we meet again. So the only reason Alex came here was to threaten us. Yep, there are your stakes. And to bring us news of Bobby's death, despite the fact that we asked for no such news. Perhaps he had his own reasons for telling Creighton. What do you mean, Piers? If Creighton undertook this quest on behalf of Bobby, then he no longer has any need. Oh, of course. I hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Creighton? That's right. But if Bobby had died, you're free to go where you will, Creighton. That's not true, Sheba. Certainly, my original reason was researching alchemy for Lord Bobby. Was for Lord Bobby? That's the past tense. What are your reasons now? This is no longer solely for research. I do this because of what I learned on this quest. Your research? What you learned on this quest? I'm not following you at all. I don't understand a word of this. Of course you don't. Felix is the only one I've spoken to about any of this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still looking at me. Oh no, what do I do? What? Oh no. What? You knew? That's not fair. Tell us. I'm gonna keep it a secret. Felix is right. Now's not the time to tell you about it at all. We're gonna save that for next stream. It's far too complicated. Well, when will you tell us? I'm sure we'll tell you once we get to Lemuria. Do you promise? I promise. Piers, you don't mind waiting? I cannot read minds like Sheba, but I have a guess at what you're thinking. A guess? What do you mean? You are a great scholar, Creighton, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible. And we're done. Well, Alex just dropped a huge bombshell on us, hasn't he? Okay. We're done with Champa. And Team Rocket is back. So now we have a incentive to pursue our original quest to light the lighthouses. So no more side quests. But I'm gonna save the game one last time. So Alex was somewhat correct, because now we've fully explored the Eastern Sea. Except for one place. And next time, we are going to explore this area. This place is another dungeon, and we'll only explore the first half of it, but we'll do that next time, next stream, next week. And then once we're done with this, it won't take long, believe me. We will wander around here, probably go to these little blotches of sunlight. There could be possible weapons here that I could pick up. And when I come back next time, I will synthesize the rusty weapon and the sylph feather that we picked up. I'm gonna get another aerial gloves for our party. So once we're done with this place, we'll finally head to Lemuria and wrap up the Eastern Sea portion of this game. So this stream was chaotic and a lot of fun, and I thank you all for watching. And let's see, I'm gonna check for people to raid. It was a fun, chaotic stream, but we finally got through it, almost 4 hours in, but that's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna see if anyone is online. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap up for the YouTube VODs. So I'm gonna link all my stuff here. So for everyone here, thank you all for joining me today. Follow my socials online. I have a YouTube channel where these VODs will go up. On Fridays, I upload the Golden Sun, The Lost Age playthrough VODs, where you'll see this one on YouTube. And we have a Discord server if you guys would like to join us. And with that said, I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube VOD, and then we are going to raid. So for YouTube, I will see you all next time, next week, as we continue on with Golden Sun, The Lost Age, and we'll finally head to Lemuria. So see you all.